calls for action this afternoon as we learn new harrowing details about what happened inside Club Q when a shooter opened fire, killing 5 people and injured dozens of others.
Today, 2 survivors and the founder of Club Q testified in front of the Congressional House Oversight Committee. KRDO News Channel 13's Andrea Herrera is live at the Club Q Memorial to explain the main focus of today's testimony. Andrea.
Two Club Q survivors and the founder of the nightclub spoke in front of a bipartisan group of lawmakers today about what happened here that November night. Each of them had 5 minutes to speak about what needs to be done after the rise in crime and violence within the LGBTQ community.
I felt more terrified than I ever have before in my life. I ran for my life that night and hid, praying and hoping the violence would end.
Michael Anderson was bartending at Club Q the night the shooter walked in and opened fire.
I saw my friend lying on the floor, bleeding out, knowing there was little to no chance of surviving that bullet wound.
James Slaw, a Club Q customer, recounted the harrowing moments after he and his sister were shot.
She had been shot over 5 times. I called out to her and I heard no response. I don't want to imagine what may happen had the shooter not been taken down that night.
During the congressional hearing, Club Q founder Matthew Haynes read messages the gay nightclub received in the wake of the shooting. Haynes said the hateful messages largely sent on social media included praise for the shooter, even going as far as saying more people should have been murdered.
Hate speech turns into hate action, and actions based on hate almost took my life from me at 25 years old.
Both Club Q survivors called on Congress to pass an assault rifle ban.
I encourage you all to work together to save our children and adults, and in turn, save ourselves and the soul of our nation.
The CEO of Inside Out Youth Services also spoke in Congress today. Haynes told me this afternoon he plans on coming back to Colorado Springs and will really focus on sharing with the community how hate speech impacts the LGBTQ community. Live in Colorado Springs, Andrea Herrera, KRDO News Channel 13.
Andrea, thank you.